1.
Hey, sir. Okay, we're going to cover the motor, transmission, some of the electrical systems, how the coach is generally constructed. We're going to start with the basic construction first. The coach is built on an RR10S chassis. That's a raised rail, 10 airbag, side radiator chassis by Monaco. This is their S-Series, biggest chassis that they make. You've got disc brakes in the front, disc brakes in the back. The coach has tubular steel making up the whole frame of the coach. Most other motorhomes are aluminum. We all know steel is stronger. The coach is also totally welded together from head to toe, front to back, top to bottom. So that creates a giant steel roll cage. That's why on the test drive you didn't hear any noise going down the road. All those cabinets are in steel. The whole floor is in steel. Absolutely the best way to build a coach. Getting into the motor, it is a 515 Detroit diesel, 1,800 pounds of torque, Allison 4000 transmission. Sir, what that means is that this coach will go up the mountain and you will race your buddies up the mountain and you will win up the mountain. This coach has a ton of power. The motorhome is built with 44-inch wide frame rails, and what that means, sir, is that the motor can sit in between the frame rails and go directly into your drive axle. That means the coach is going to have the most amount of power, the least amount of harmonics. There's not going to be vibrations and shaking going on inside of the motorhome. With you pulling a big boat like you're going to be pulling, the coach has an adjustable tag axle, sir. You can have a technician come back here, or you can do it yourself, and you can adjust the amount of pressure that the tag axle has, adjusting how hard or how soft the coach takes the bumps. You can also adjust the stiffness of the back of the coach, so if you are pulling a big heavy trailer, you can stop some of that bouncing you might have because of the weight that you're pulling. Come around the side of the coach a little bit, you'll notice the big side radiator. It has a hydraulic system that runs the fans. You have an intercooler for your turbo that's getting its own clean air. And the coach is fed from a cold air supply at the top of the motorhome instead of down below where all the dirt is. So you're going down the highway, you're not picking up debris and all that kind of stuff. Look at the top of the coach also. I want you to notice that where the roof of the coach and the rear cap meet, you're going to see there's no seams. It's also the same way in the front of the motorhome. Every other coach out there, except for your ultra highline stuff, the roof overlaps the front cap, or vice versa. The rear cap is the same thing. That means you have a large seam there. Guess where most coaches leak water? At the seams. This motorhome, they had fiberglass professionals, glazers, go in and mold one giant piece from the front cap to the roof, to the rear cap. Absolutely no seams. This is something that is only in the best of the best. As you go further down the coach, you get towards the wet bay. You'll notice the wet bay is totally dressed in stainless steel. You have an electric power cord reel. You have an electric water hose reel. You also have a manifold system that you can shut off the hot or cold water at any point in the coach. Gordo's getting a good shot of that right there. Also on the door for the wet bay, you'll see one of the actual radars that we were talking about on the test drive for the Eaton Vorad system. As we walk up to the front of the coach, another great system on here is multiplex wiring. Sir, multiplex wiring is a fiber optic wiring system that Monaco has totally developed and has mastered. If you look inside your electrical compartment for the house and the chassis, you'll notice there's little light bulbs next to each fuse. If you ever blow a fuse in this coach, sir, the light's going to light up and let you know you got a blown fuse. Absolutely the best way to wire a coach. Also, every wire in this motorhome has been labeled every 3 inches. So if you ever have to get diagnostic work done, it's easy to chase a wire. Not to mention they can plug into the coach and fix anything in the motorhome. We're going to go inside now and touch on a few more features in there. Hope you like it so far.